We'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance led by Commissioner Brown.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Is there approval of the minutes for the August 2nd, August 9th, August 23rd, 2018 briefing session?
So moved.
Second?
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
The minutes have been approved.
Thank you. Prosecuting attorney.
Resolution.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jump the gun.
You were so anxious.
Ready to go.
Resolution number 559-18. Resolution authorizing the transfer of general fund appropriations for the implementation of security software.
Thank you, Commissioners. My apology to the clerk. Commissioners, Nick Soulis here, Prosecuting Attorney's Office. His first resolution today is requesting your authorization of a transfer of appropriations in the amount of $43,725. That will enable us to proceed with the procurement of some new security software for our office, which is designed to safeguard private and confidential information that may reside on our system, prevent that from being inadvertently disseminated out.
Okay.
I'll move for approval of Resolution 559-18.
Second?
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 559-18 has been adopted. Resolution number 560-18. Resolution authorizing a transfer of general fund appropriations for the addition of a victim witness assistant position to support victims of crime.
Good morning again, Commissioners. Nick Soulis with the Prosecutor's Office. This resolution, Commissioners, is authorizing a transfer of funds into our office. This will enable us, the Prosecuting Attorney's Office is a recipient of a VOCA grant, the Victims of Crime Act grant through the Ohio Attorney General's Office. That will enable us to hire another victim witness advocate to assist us in the prosecution of elder abuse cases as well as white-collar cases. They kind of go hand in hand, identity fraud and those types of cases. So we request your approval. We are hoping to hire this position the first week of October, if the funding, if it comes through in a timely manner.
I'll move for approval of Resolution 560-18.
Second?
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 560-18 has been adopted.
Thank you. Engineer?
Resolution number 561-18. Resolution awarding contract and approving contract bond to Danbert Incorporated for the Orman Avenue Drainage Improvement Project, Franklin County, Ohio, in the amount of $394,443.70.
Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Cornell Robertson, Franklin County Engineer. With me today,
Carla Marable.
Commissioners, this first resolution is for a capital improvement project in the northeast part of the county in Clinton Township. It will be a drainage improvement along Ormond west of Cleveland Avenue. We had a competitive bid here recently. We had 3 bidders, and Danbert had the lowest and best bid.
I'll move approval of 561-18.
Second?
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 561-18 has been adopted. Resolution number 562-18. Resolution awarding contract and approving contract bond to Strausser Paving Company Incorporated for the Thorborn Road Improvement Project, Franklin County, Ohio.
This capital improvement project is in the northwest part of the county in Norwich Township along Thorborn Road, which is east of Dublin Road. This is a cooperative project including Norwich Township, Columbus Rec and Parks, and Franklin County. We also had a competitive bid for this project recently. We had 2 bidders, and Strausser was the lowest and best bidder.
I'll move approval of Resolution 562-18.
Second?
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 562-18 has been adopted.
Okay. Sorry. We have a public hearing. Can the clerk please read the public hearing notice?
Public hearing, resolution regarding the establishment, altering, and widening of Cleveland Avenue at Ennis Road, Clinton Township, Franklin County, Ohio, viewed, engineered to file plans as necessary.
At this time, I'd like to open up the public hearing for this resolution. Is there anyone here in the audience who'd like to speak on this public hearing? Hearing none, I would like to close the public hearing and have the clerk read the resolution into the record.
Resolution number 563-18, establishing, altering, and widening of Cleveland Avenue at Ennis Road, Clinton Township, Franklin County, Ohio, viewed, engineered to file plans as necessary.
Commissioners, this project, along with the following 3 projects, and I'll say that in the interest of time, I'll summarize that these represent the second resolutions in a series of 2 to declare the projects necessary, and with approval, we'll be able to move forward with the designs of these projects. And if you have any questions about any of the 4 in particular, I'd be happy to answer those.
Thank you.
No, do I?
Vote.
Oh, move approval of resolution 563-18.
Second.
Moved in second and voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 563-18 has been adopted.
Once again, we have a public hearing. Can the clerk please read the public hearing notice?
Public hearing, resolution regarding the establishment, altering, and widening of Cook Road from I-71 to Cleveland Avenue, Clinton Township, Franklin County, Ohio, viewed, engineered to file plans as necessary.
At this time, I'd like to open up the public hearing for this resolution. Is there anyone here in the audience who'd like to speak on this public hearing? Seeing none, I would like to close the public hearing and have the clerk read the resolution into the record.
Resolution number 564-18, establishing, altering, and widening of Cook Road from I-71 to Cleveland Avenue, Clinton Township, Franklin County, Ohio, viewed, engineered to file plans as necessary.
Happy to answer any questions if you have any.
I'll move approval of 564-18.
Second.
Moved in second and voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 564-18 has been adopted.
We have a public hearing. Can the clerk please read the public hearing notice?
Public hearing, resolution regarding the establishment, altering, and widening of Ferris Road from Carr Road to Westerville Road, Clinton Township, and Mifflin Township, Franklin County, Ohio, viewed, engineered to file plans as necessary.
I would like to open up the public hearing for this resolution. Is there anyone here in the audience that would like to speak on this resolution? Seeing that there are none, I'd like to close the public hearing and have the clerk read the resolution to the record.
Resolution number 565-18, establishing, altering, and widening of Ferris Road from Carr Road to Westerville Road, Clinton Township, and Mifflin Township, Franklin County, Ohio, viewed, engineered to file plans as necessary.
I'll move approval of resolution 565-18.
Second.
Moved in second and voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 565-18 has been adopted.
Another public hearing. Can the clerk please read the public hearing notice?
Public hearing, resolution regarding the establishment, altering, and widening of Morse Road, excuse me, Morse Road at US Route 62, Plain Township, and Jefferson Township, Franklin County, Ohio, viewed, engineered to file plans as necessary.
I'd like to open up the public hearing at this time. Is there anyone here in the audience who'd like to speak to this resolution? Seeing that there are none, I'd like to close the public hearing and have the clerk read the resolution into the record.
Resolution number 566-18, establishing, altering, and widening of Morris Road at US Route 62, Plain Township, and Jefferson Township, Franklin County, Ohio, viewed, engineered to file plans as necessary.
I'll move for passage of 566-18.
Second.
Moved in second and voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 566-18 has been adopted. Resolution number 567-18, establishing, altering, and widening of Roberts Road, shared use path, Norwich Township, Franklin County, Ohio, declared necessary.
Commissioners, this next resolution seeks to declare necessary the improvement of Roberts Road between West Rock Drive and Mugsock Trail in Norwich Township. This project will construct a shared use path on the north side of the roadway, connecting a gap in the existing trailway. This is a collaborative project, with Columbus Rexon Park.
I'll move for passage of 567-18.
Second.
Moved in second and voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 567-18 has been adopted. Resolution number 568-18. IBI Group Consulting Engineers appointed to assist the Franklin County engineer in preparing right-of-way and construction plans for the Hayden Run Road Shared Use Path under I-270, Franklin County, Ohio, in the amount of $183,141.
Commissioners, this resolution seeks to enter into an agreement with IBI Group to provide plans for the Hayden Run Road Improvement Project. The project will construct a shared use path along the north side of Hayden Run Road, filling a gap within that existing trailway. The consultant was selected using the qualifications-based selection process, and this is a collaborative project with the City of Hilliard.
Move approval of resolution 568-18.
Second.
Yeah.
Moved in second in voting, Commissioner Brown,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Resolution number 568-18 has been adopted. Resolution number 569-18, plans approved for the rehabilitation of the structure on Trabue Road over Norfolk Southern Railroad, FRA CR 27-7.85, Perry Township in Norwich Township, Franklin County, Ohio.
This next resolution authorizes plan approval for the improvement of the structure on Trabue Road over the Norfolk Southern Railroad. This project will include the replacement and the widening of the existing bridge superstructure. The bridge will also be raised to meet the minimum height requirements of the railroad. This again is another collaborative project with the City of Columbus, and construction is scheduled for spring of 2019.
I would like to add, Commissioner Boyce, that this is one of the bridges we visited last
I
summer.
remember that, yeah.
Mhm.
And you tried to fix. Huh?
I did, apparently I did.
Apparently. I'll move for passage of 569-18.
Second.
Moved in second in voting, Commissioner Brown,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Resolution number 569-18 has been adopted. Resolution number 570-18, authorization for the Franklin County engineer to enter into an agreement with the City of New Albany for the maintenance and improvement of Babbitt Road, Plain Township, Franklin County, Ohio.
Commissioners, this resolution seeks authorization to enter into an agreement with the City of New Albany for the maintenance of Babbitt Road. Babbitt Road is currently a county road, and the area adjacent to Babbitt is being annexed to the City of New Albany. This agreement outlines the maintenance responsibilities of the roadway.
Move approval of 570-18.
Second.
Moved in second in voting, Commissioner Brown,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Resolution number 570-18 has been adopted. Resolution number 571-18, resolution requesting the Ohio Department of Transportation to reduce the speed limit on Swisher Road, Madison Township, Franklin County, Ohio.
Commissioners, our final resolution is that the county engineer received a request to study the speed limit on Swisher Road. The study determined that a speed limit reduction would be appropriate. The existing speed limit is 45 miles per hour, and the recommended speed limit is 40 miles per hour. Approval of this resolution will request that the Ohio Department of Transportation investigate this section of roadway and review our study and then recommend a safe speed limit.
Move approval of 571-18.
Second.
Moved in second in voting, Commissioner Brown,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Resolution number 571-18 has been adopted.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you. Sheriff's Office.
Resolution number 572-18, resolution authorizing a transfer of general fund appropriations for the purchase of equipment and the addition of 2 full-time positions to support the Court Services Division.
Good morning, Commissioners. Dave Masterson, Director of Administrative Services for Sheriff Dallas Baldwin. Passage of this resolution will authorize 2 additional positions for the Sheriff's Office budget to be utilized for the security upgrades at Memorial Hall. In addition, the resolution also provides appropriations for necessary equipment to be purchased to include radios, tasers, and an additional x-ray machine. Any questions, ask approval of this resolution.
Move approval of resolution 572-18.
Second.
Moved in second in voting, Commissioner Brown,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Resolution number 572-18 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Public Defender.
Resolution number 573-18, resolution authorizing a transfer of general fund appropriations for IT upgrades and office equipment.
Morning, Commissioners. Christy
Morning.
Corzio with the Franklin County Public Defender's Office. This transfer of funds from the fringe benefits line item will cover the purchase cost of a replacement copier. It's 8 years old. It needs replaced, $5,272. And the other $17,500 is for application upgrades to our CMS database system. Pending any questions, I request your approval of this resolution.
I will move approval of resolution 57318.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 573-18 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Veteran Services.
Resolution number 574-18, resolution authorizing an application to the Franklin County Court of Common Pleas for the employment of Isaac Wiles, Burkholder, and Teeter LLC as legal counsel regarding labor relations matters for the Veteran Services Commission.
Good morning, Buck Bramlish, Executive Director of the Veteran Service Commission. This first resolution simply allows us to make application to the court for this labor relations support.
I'll move for passage of 57418.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 574-18 has been adopted. Resolution number 575-18, resolution authorizing a novation agreement with Wheels to Go Incorporated.
This resolution simply is a name change. The vendor is going from Dublin Express Transport doing business as Wheels to Go to Wheels to Go.
Right. Nothing else changes.
Nope. All contract will remain intact from the October contract.
Wonderful. Move approval of resolution 57518.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 575-18 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Animal Control.
Resolution number 576-18, resolution authorizing a contract for spay, neuter, and veterinarian services in the amount of $600,000.
Good morning, Commissioners. Josh Adams with Animal Control. The resolution before you is for RFP 2018-7-24, which is to provide spay, neuter, and veterinarian services for the Franklin County Department of Animal Care and Control, and was competitively bid in accordance with 307.86 of the Ohio Revised Code through the Purchasing Department. The bid opening was conducted on July 5th, 2018. One proposal was received. Submitting a proposal was Shelter Outreach Services of Ohio. After review of the proposals and evaluating the total costs for the options outlined above, it was determined that Shelter Outreach Services of Ohio provided the lowest and best proposal. In addition, Shelter Outreach Services of Ohio is a nonprofit organization that specializes in high volume and high quality spay and neuter services and other veterinarian care. Additionally, Shelter Outreach has provided services to Animal Care and Control for the past 5 years in a similar capacity. The resulting contract will be for a period of 1 year with the option to extend for 4 additional 1-year periods. Pending any questions, I respectfully request passage of this resolution.
I'll move for passage of 57618.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 576-18 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sanitary Engineers.
Resolution number 577-18, resolution authorizing a modification to the contract with American Structure Point Incorporated for additional services for the Century Acres Wastewater Treatment Plant Upgrades Project in the amount of $428,943.84.
Good morning, Commissioners. I'm Ryan Stowe with Sanitary Engineering. The engineer is requesting authorization of a modification to a design contract with American Structure Point for Century Acres Wastewater Treatment Plant Upgrades Project. The amount of the modification is $85,597.04. The additional funding and services are necessary to address design constraints that were imposed by Ohio EPA's Section 208 plan that were discovered during the preliminary design phase. These were previously unknown to us at the time. The additional funds and services will allow the performance and completion of the remaining design and construction phases to be completed by American Structure Point. The additional funding for the design phases will come from Ohio Water Development Authority's Water Pollution Control Loan Fund in October of 2018, and then additional funding for the construction phase activities will either be funded by the Department of Sanitary Engineering Sewer Capital Loan Fund or OWDA's Water Pollution Control Loan Fund prior to the start of construction in 2019. Pending any questions or comments, I request the passage of this resolution.
Thank you. I'll move for passage of Resolution 577-18.
Second.
Moved and second in voting, Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 577-18 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Economic Development and Planning.
Resolution number 578-18, review a petition to annex 6 acres from Mifflin Township to the City of Columbus, case number ANX-17-18.
Good morning, Commissioners. James Schimmer from Economic Development and Planning. Assistant Director Snap will take you through these two annexations this morning.
Good morning, Commissioners. This resolution is to consider an expedited Type 2 annexation petition of 6 acres from Mifflin Township to the City of Columbus. The area to be annexed includes property located at 2341 Landmark Way, 2400 Landmark Way, and a parcel at 0 Landmark Way, which is east of Stelzer Road, north of Agler, west of Interstate 270, and south of Codet Road. Petition was filed by agent and attorney Catherine Cunningham of Kegler, Brown, Hill, and Ritter, who is in attendance if you have any questions, on behalf of the property owner HRM Columbus. 49.7% of the site's perimeter is contiguous with Columbus, and the city passed resolution number 2199-2018 on July 30th, 2018, indicating the services that will be provided once the annexation is approved and a statement regarding incompatible land uses. Petition meets all statutory requirements outlined in section 709.021 of the Ohio Revised Code, and pending any questions, we request your approval.
Anybody have any questions?
Are there any speakers on this? No? Okay.
I'll move approval of Resolution 578-18.
Second.
Moved and second in voting, Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 578-18 has been adopted. Resolution number 579-18, review a petition to annex 369.2 acres from Brown and Norwich Townships to the City of Columbus, case number ANX 18-18.
This resolution is to also consider an expedited Type 2 annexation petition of 369.2 acres from Brown and Norwich Townships to the City of Columbus. The area to be annexed includes property located at 1980 Alton Darby Creek Road, 4 parcels without an address at Alton Darby Creek Road, 1583 Alton Darby Creek Road, and 1 parcel at Renner Road. Those parcels are west and east of Alton Darby Creek Road, north of Interstate 70, west of Spindler, and south of Roberts Road. The petition was filed by agent and attorney Thomas Hart of Isaac Wiles. He is in attendance, and I believe he wishes to speak. On behalf of the property owner Alice Realty, Lawrence Finneran, trustee, Greg Galloway, trustee, Marcia Hallmeyer, and Gary Spanner. 11% of the site's perimeter is contiguous with the City of Columbus, and the city passed resolution number 2237-2018 on July 30th, 2018, indicating the services that will be provided once the annexation is approved and a statement regarding incompatible land uses. Petition meets all statutory requirements outlined in section 709.021 of the Ohio Revised Code, and pending any questions, we request your approval.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to, if there are no questions, I'd like to call our first speaker forward, Thomas Hart. Mr. Hart, please keep your remarks to 3 minutes. For the record, we'll have a maximum of 3 speakers that will be permitted to speak in support of resolution, and a maximum of 3 speakers that will be permitted to speak in opposition. I believe there is another speaker for this resolution. Is that correct, Tyler? No?
No, we don't have any.
Okay, I was just going to say I need to fill out a slip, but please proceed. Please state your name and who you represent for the record.
Tom Hart. I'm attorney for the petitioners for this annexation. Just real brief overview. This site is something the petitioners want to bring into the City of Columbus. It would be a site for a mix of residential housing units, traditional single-family, empty nester housing, and some multifamily. We consider this to be something that would target workforce housing, working couples, working families, young professionals, and empty nesters. Houses in this area would be from the high 200s to the mid 300s. This site really is something that'll probably take a decade plus to build. With the typical recessions that we face in the economy, it could be 10 to 12 to 15 years. It will meet, you know, we believe Morpsey's projections for jobs and population growth we're going to experience over that period and beyond. It kind of fits a saying in our industry, in the residential industry, that houses are where jobs go to sleep at night. Houses in communities. This is in the Big Darby Accord area. It will have 50% open space. It will meet the density requirements of the Accord. We'll be able to do some really great things, we believe, with some stream restoration and some other prairie restoration on the site that will meet the Accord standards. We are planning before and after we file the zoning in the city of Columbus, outreach meetings with the Hilliard school system. This is in the Hilliard schools, remains in the Hilliard schools based on win-win adjustments and win-win over time. With Hilliard City, with Brown, and with Norwich Township, and I'm happy to answer any questions the commissioners may have.
I don't have any questions, and it meets statutory requirements. I'll move for passage of 579-18.
Second. Moved in second and voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 579-18 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Resolution number 580-18. Resolution approving the recommendations of the 2018 Franklin County Tax Incentive Review Councils.
Commissioners, you will remember that statutorily we need to report on our tax incentives each year, annually, and I'm going to ask Josh Roth to take you through that, what the findings this year.
Morning, Commissioners. EDP convened 2 tax incentive review councils on July 18th, and that was to review abatement agreements in the Hamilton Township Community Reinvestment Area and the Jefferson Township Enterprise Zone. The pre-94 Community Reinvestment Area, which spans Hamilton and Madison Townships, were also reviewed, but there's no action to be taken because that's a pre-94 CRA. Generally, this was another successful year. There weren't any issues with our annual reporting or with the TURC process. And all businesses that we have agreements with have continued to exceed their commitments and have continued to grow. These incentives have resulted in 552 new jobs. That's 394 over their commitments, 28 million in new payroll, which is 20 million over the commitments, and 29 of real property improvements, which is 13 million over their improvements. Pending any questions, I'd ask the board to accept the recommendations of the TURC to continue the current agreements.
We've had great success with the Turks in terms of performance of those businesses, and that's really helped this community. And so I'm happy to move approval of Resolution 580-18.
Second. I was going to say, before we finish the vote, I do want to just recognize and thank those who have served on the TURC representing Franklin County, and really value and appreciate that role because, quite frankly, tax incentives are a tool that government can use to help create jobs, to help spur the economy, and to strengthen communities and neighborhoods. And that's really what we're talking about are jobs and economic development and impact. And so we appreciate those 3 members. You want to say a few words
I
about
will.
them?
President Boyce, Commissioners, in March of 2017, a group called Good Jobs First, a national organization, ranked Franklin County number 4 in the country for transparency when it came to our incentive program. And we only are there because of the diligence and perseverance of folks that are citizens who actually review all of our incentives. Tony Cunningham, who is with Perscalis, Kellen Craig, who is with the Ohio Finance Agency, and Michael Kenninger, who is with the Ohio Statewide Development Corporation, take time out of their own schedules on a regular basis. Josh gave me a note that said they were in 19 jurisdictions in 11 days. And we really wanted to take the opportunity this morning to ask you to present them with appreciation, a resolution of appreciation. It's work that goes unseen, but it is critical to making certain that you know, the Franklin County government works the way it should. So we appreciate that.
Yeah, again, just to add that, you know, we do value that contribution to the broader community, and I know on behalf of the citizens of Franklin County, they're appreciative for your service and your work too, and so it's an honor to present you with these resolutions. Let's finish the vote, and then we'll present.
Great, thank you.
Resolutions.
Moved in second in voting, Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 580-18 has been adopted.
Right, and if we could have the three of you come forward, we'd love to present you with these resolutions.
Thank you very much, Commissioners.
All right, moving right along. Next, Public Facilities Management.
Resolution number 581-18, resolution authorizing recycling of information technology equipment declared obsolete by the Franklin County Automatic Data Processing Board.
Good morning, Commissioners. Darla Reardon, Director of Public Facilities Management. Periodically, this agency is asked by the Data Processing Board to assist with the disposal of obsolete surplus IT equipment. We do so in a manner consistent with the Board's commitment to promote sustainable principles in our policy, decisions, and programs. Pending any questions, we request your approval to dispose of this e-waste.
I'll move approval of 581-18.
Second.
Moved in second in voting, Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 581-18 has been adopted. Resolution number 582-18, resolution authorizing a memorandum of understanding providing support for the lease of space for the operations of the Ohio State University Extension Service, Franklin County, Ohio, in the amount of $195,000.
This resolution authorizes a memorandum of understanding in support of the lease of office and common space in support of the operations of the Ohio State University Extension Service to allow for educational activities related to agriculture, natural resources, community development, family and consumer sciences, and 4-H programs for the citizens of Franklin County. Joining us today is LaCorey Meadows, County Extension Director, to provide comment, and then pending any questions, we request your approval of this resolution.
Good morning, Commissioner O'Grady, Commissioner Boyce, and Commissioner Brown. It's indeed a pleasure to be here today. I'm honored to be here. On behalf of Ohio State University, I just want to thank you for your continued partnership and support of our work. We are very fortunate to be positioned to serve over 40,000 Franklin County residents each year, and we fully recognize we cannot do this without your support. In a few months, we'll be celebrating our 3rd year at our 530 West Spring Street office, and when we positioned ourselves to move into this facility, we completely understood that this would not just be brick and mortar for us, but simply a tool for us to serve the residents of Franklin County. So each and every day, we're striving to do that. We're striving to accomplish the goals of the Franklin County Board of Commissioners, as well as the land grant mission of Ohio State University. So again, we say thank you, and we're honored to be in partnership with the board.
Thank you.
I'll move approval of resolution 582-18.
Second. Thanks for all your great work.
Thank you.
Moved in second in voting, Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 582-18 has been adopted.
Have a great day.
You too.
Resolution number 583-18, resolution authorizing execution of a parking rental agreement with Osers Broad Street LLC for leased parking spaces in support of the operation of county agencies located at Memorial Hall in the amount of $46,800.
This action renews our parking rental agreement for spaces in a parking garage adjacent to Memorial Hall. Rental of the spaces ensures we have adequate parking for building residents and visitors utilizing the services of county agencies located in Memorial Hall at 280 East Broad Street. No increase in the rental charge is requested in the renewal of this agreement of 1 additional year. Pending any questions, we request your approval of this parking rental agreement.
I'll move approval of Resolution 58318.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 583-18 has been adopted. Resolution number 584-18, resolution authorizing a contract extension with Republic Services of Ohio Hauling, LLC for the collection, transportation, and delivery for disposal processing of refuse and recyclable materials generated and collected from Franklin County facilities in the amount of $219,000.
This resolution authorizes a 1-year contract extension with Republic Services of Ohio Hauling, LLC, a local firm, for the collection, transportation, and delivery for the disposal and/or processing of refuse and recyclable materials generated at and collected from Franklin County facilities. We have been satisfied with the service provided during the initial 3-year contract period, and this is the first of 2 1-year options to extend. This is a not-to-exceed contract because the cost is determined by the actual quantity of required pickups. Pending any questions, we request your approval of this contract extension.
Move approval of 58418.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 584-18 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Community partnerships.
Resolution number 585-18, resolution authorizing a funding agreement with the Ohio Department of Health to support a tuberculosis detection and treatment program and administer medically approved courses of treatment in the management of individuals diagnosed with tuberculosis in the amount of $180,224.
Good morning, Commissioners. Dana McCrary, Community Partnership Coordinator. This resolution, as Antoine said, will allow us to receive funding from the Ohio Department of Health in the amount of $180,224, a slight reduction from last year's funding, but this funding will allow us to support the Benjamin Franklin TB clinic at Columbus Public Health Department, where they're doing incredibly complicated and complex, compassionate work caring for Franklin County residents who either present with actual active tuberculosis or latent tuberculosis. So pending any questions, I would respectfully request the approval of this resolution.
Move approval of 58518.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 585-18 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thanks. Human Resources.
Resolution number 586-18, resolution authorizing an agreement with the Ohio State University for the purchase of management advancement for the public service training units for agencies of the Board of Commissioners in the amount of $42,975.
Good morning, Commissioners. Humera Kokar, representing the Department of Human Resources. The Franklin County Board of Commissioners supports the training of employees through the Ohio State University's Management Advancement for the Public Service Training Program, and the Franklin County Board of Commissioners wishes to take the advantage of per unit cost savings of purchasing MAPS training units for all agencies under one agreement. The terms of this agreement shall be for the period beginning September 1st, 2018 and ending June 30th, 2019. The cost did increase $20 from last year, and pending any questions, I respectfully request the approval of this resolution.
We typically get good evaluations on their programs, and they're cost effective for us, so I'm happy to move for approval resolution 58618.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 586-18 has been adopted. Resolution number 587-18, Resolution authorizing the county administrator to enter into a memorandum of understanding with the city of Groveport for training and development services.
The City of Groveport desires their employees to attend training courses offered by the Franklin County Department of Human Resources. The Board of Commissioners, Department of Human Resources will allow such attendance. The City of Groveport agrees to pay $75 per training session per employee. This agreement will be for 12 months and can be extended an additional 6 months at the request of City of Groveport. Pending any questions, I respectfully request the approval of this resolution.
Move approval of 58718.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 587-18 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you. Purchasing.
Resolution number 588-18, resolution authorizing a transfer of general fund appropriations for the purchase of capital equipment.
Good morning, Commissioners. Carl Cuthbert, representing the Purchasing Department. Commissioner, this resolution requests additional general fund appropriations in the amount of $192,902. The Purchasing Department is overseeing the consolidation of print functions from the data center into the print shop. This consolidation requires the purchase of equipment, software, materials, and supplies. A smaller portion of this appropriation will support a lease agreement with Pitney Bowes for 3 new postage machines in the mail services section. In addition to this transfer of appropriations, this resolution requests approval of the attached PO in the amount of $7,282.42 that is described on the accompanying auditor's certificate. Any questions, I recommend approval of this resolution.
I will move approval of resolution 582. No, we are
588.
58818.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 588-18 has been adopted. Resolution number 589-18, resolution approving purchases for various Franklin County agencies in the amount of $3,047,304.07.
Commissioners, this resolution requests your approval of 206 purchase orders. For small emerging business enterprises, there are 16 purchase orders, which equals 21.6% of the eligible purchase order volume. Their purchase order dollar amount is $40,583.14, which is 9.3% of the eligible purchase order dollar value. Eligible purchase orders are those where the SEVEs are likely to participate. These purchase orders have been pre-certified as availability funds by the county auditor. Pending any questions, I recommend their approval.
Move approval of 58918.
Second.
Moved and seconded in voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 589-18 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Board of Commissioners.
Resolution number 590-18, resolution authorizing necessary right-of-way authorization to complete site compliance plan in association with construction of the Forensic Science Center.
Good morning, Commissioners. Chris Long, Deputy Administrator. As you know, the board is in the process of the planning, design, and construction of a new Forensic Science Center to be located at 2090 Frank Road. As part of the final site compliance plan for the zoning process, right-of-way authorization is necessary. A 20-foot right-of-way along Frank Road is required to be dedicated to the City of Columbus based on the thoroughfare plan. A general warranty deed is necessary to provide for the granting of this right-of-way to the City of Columbus, and this resolution would authorize such deed. Pending any questions, would recommend your approval.
Move approval of 59018.
Second.
Moved and seconded in voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 590-18 has been adopted. Resolution number 591-18, resolution reappointing Christopher DeSalle and Michelle Hutchison to the Franklin County Public Defenders Commission.
Good morning, Commissioners. These are both reappointments and have the blessing of your eventers of the Public Defender's Office as well. Pending any questions, we would recommend these reappointments.
Move approval of 59118.
Second.
Moved and seconded in voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 591-18 has been adopted. Then we're gonna.
Are there any generalizations?
There's one, Commissioner. from Economic Development and Planning, case number ANX-21-18. An expedited Type 2 annexation petition was filed with the Franklin County Economic Development and Planning Department on August 23rd, 2018. The petition is requesting to annex 209.5 acres from Jackson Township to the city of Grove City. The petition will be considered by the Board of Commissioners on September 25th, 2018.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
And then I can read the resolution.
Okay, good.
Resolution number 592-18, resolution of the Franklin County Board of Commissioners to convene into executive session to confer with the Franklin County Prosecutor's Office concerning pending or imminent litigation.
I'll move to convene into executive session to confer with an attorney for the public body concerning disputes involving the public body that are subject to pending or imminent court action.
Second.
Moved and second in voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
We are now in executive session.
And before we break real quick, did you want to introduce your new person to everybody?
Oh, sure. We have a new policy director starting this week. So folks would like to make welcome Kevin Pangrace. Kevin is formerly with the Ohio House Democratic Caucus, and he started yesterday.
All right. My condolences to you. Working for that guy. I'm joking, totally good.
Yeah, but he gets
I owe you that.
You owe me that?
Works with
The picture you sent me?
Yeah, the picture I sent you, yeah.
All right, so we're going to go into executive session over in the briefing room.
Yeah. That picture I sent you was very worthwhile.
Was it?
Very
Was it?
appropriate.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Moved and second in voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady? Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
We're now out of executive session. And I took my agenda back to the resolution number 593-18, resolution authorizing the county administrator to sign documents associated with the civil litigation against opioid drug manufacturers and distributors.
And Commissioners, as you know, there may be time-to-time documents necessary related to this litigation. This would authorize the county administrator to sign such documents. Pending any questions, would recommend your approval.
I'll move approval of 593-18.
Second.
Moved and second in voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 593 has been adopted.
Thank you, and that concludes our general session.
Thank you.